So that was Hashim Al-Barra reporting. He's here with us now to talk more about it. You know, 2 hours ago you were sitting in that same seat and you were saying to me we can't forget the other groups who are involved in Yemen. It's not just the Houthis versus the Saudis, and lo and behold we have ISIL saying it did it.
Absolutely, and this leaves us with this is quite a significant development, because it leaves us with a strange scenario in Yemen, because you have on one hand government forces and the Saudi-led coalition fighting the Houthis. Now you have the ISIL fighting the government and coalition forces. You'll have the secessionists ending up fighting Al-Qaeda, and you have ISIL at the same time fighting Al-Qaeda. It would be a complete nightmare scenario in the near future. Different groups with different rivalries, with different ideologies.
So we should focus on ISIL. How much has ISIL been a force in Yemen, and why would it go after the hotel and, well, I mean, or does ISIL just go after everyone? Well,
it almost emerged from nowhere, because it was not there in Yemen in the past. AQAP, or Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, was the most aggressive offshoot of Al-Qaeda outside of Afghanistan and Pakistan. It was based in Yemen. In 2014, ISIL emerged, saying that we are here to defend the Sunnis who have been undermined by the Shia Houthis and the former President Ali Abdullah Saleh. They were trying to rally support behind them. They are present in the capital, Sana'a, but they are now trying to build a platform in the south, particularly in Aden, Shabwa and Abiyan, areas that were in the past a stronghold of Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula. This is exactly why I personally expect to see more clashes in the near future between ISIL and AQAP for bigger say in the southern part of Yemen.
Yemen is extraordinarily confusing, isn't it? I'm just thinking, as I've been listening to you say that, it's more than Syria, more than Iraq. It seems there's just so many players involved there in a war that does not have any end in sight.
From a military perspective, the Americans just 2 years ago were saying basically our biggest problem is Yemen. And their concern was that Al-Qaeda was trying to use Yemen as a platform to target its neighbor, Saudi Arabia, the biggest oil producer in the world, and also Western targets. They managed to send fighters to the United States of America, like the Nigerian Abdul Muttalib, on board a plane for Detroit. Now you have ISIL. I think this is going to sort of push the Americans to review their strategy in the region and say, you know what, now we're having two enemies that we have to take on in Yemen, AQAP and ISIL. How are we going to do this without compromising our allies? This is going to be a tough question that they have to deal with in the near future.
Extraordinary, isn't it? Hashim, we appreciate your knowledge and your expertise as always. Thank you.